Welcome to Pasifika Maths. In today's lesson, we are going to look at important vocabulary that we use in algebra. Let's jump straight into it. You will come across the word variable. Now, what does that mean? It is a letter or a symbol that is used to represent a changing number, and you usually see it in an expression. If you don't remember what an expression is, please go and watch our expression and equations video. Now, an example of this is 5a, where a is your variable. Another term that's very common or that's important for us to know is a specific unknown. That means it is a letter or a symbol used to represent an unknown number, and you usually come across it in an equation. Now, in this case, 2a plus 3 equals 5 is an equation. Remember, an equation will have an equal sign in it. And in here we can see that a is a specific unknown. It's because when we solve this equation, a will have a particular number associated with it. The other word that you often will come across is term. It's an algebraic form which is separated by an addition or a subtraction sign. So in this case, there are two terms, 4a and 5. Remember what it says, separated by these signs. And we'll also come across like terms. Like terms are terms, so remember terms over here, with exactly the same variable form. So some examples are 4y and 7y are like terms. So it's with exactly the same variable form. 12 and 4 are like terms. However, 5m and 5 are unlike terms. They're not exactly the same variable form. You notice in 5m, we have a variable attached, whereas over here, this is a constant. Now, just to note, like terms can be combined or collected together, whereas unlike terms cannot be combined or collected together. Now, just to recap, some of the important vocabulary that you come across in algebra is variable. It is a letter or symbol which is used to represent a changing number, and you usually see it in an expression. This is an example here. We have a specific unknown, once again a letter or symbol that will represent an unknown number, and you usually see it in an equation. An example is over there. The term is separated by an addition or subtraction sign. All right, so in this case, we see that this has two terms in it, and like terms are terms with exactly the same variable form. So this is an example or some examples of like terms and unlike terms. Noting that like terms can be combined and unlike terms cannot be combined. And that is it. We hope you've enjoyed our lesson today. We'll see you in the next one.